Hello everybody, my name is Chris. I work at Fresh Time Farmers Market. It is a Midwestern chain that specializes in all natural and organic food products. Now, you may be asking yourself, what's in my food? What types of things do they add to preserve my food? Is my food more closely based to what is found in nature, or is it totally processed in man-made factories and warehouses? Today we're going to discuss three different types of food and why all natural and organic foods may be the best option for your diet and overall health. Now, there are three different types of foods that are typically found in your local grocery store: conventional, all natural, and organic. Conventional foods are the most common, and these are foods that are usually processed in warehouses, and the crops are usually harvested using many pesticides to protect them, and the livestock are fed various steroids and growth hormones in their feed to ensure that the maturity of the animal is enhanced. Now, there are two other options that don't use steroids or hormone growth or any harmful pesticides when harvesting and producing those foods, and that is all natural and organic foods. Now, what would be the difference between all natural and organic? Aren't they both the exact same thing? Well, most people believe that they are, but I'm here to tell you today that there are a few minor differences between the two. All natural foods are minimally processed, and what that means is that they haven't really been tampered with by human hand, and they are more closely related to what you would find in nature. The livestock that are raised in a farm that produces all natural foods are usually fed a corn based feed. Now, this is a feed that is going to be free of steroids and growth hormones. However, the feed may very well be a genetically modified feed, a GMO, which means that even though the feed is going to be free of steroids and growth hormones, it still has had some tampering with by human hands. And finally, with all natural foods, there is no real strict regulations that have been formulated by the United States Department of Agriculture, so the certification process isn't as defined, and therefore an all natural product may not fully meet the guidelines of what it is intended to meet. Now, with organic foods have a stricter guideline through the United States Department of Agriculture where the food has to be free of steroids, free of hormones, free of additives, free of antibiotics, and free of pesticides when harvesting and processing those foods. The livestock that are raised in an organic environment are usually fed a more grass based feed. And what that ensures is that there's going to be no genetically modified organisms, GMOs, that are going to be found within the feed that they consume. And also, the livestock is usually offered a chance at a free range lifestyle compared to the livestock of a more conventional farm. What this means is that they usually have more opportunities to roam freely out in nature compared to those that are in a conventional farm where they may be caged or cramped amongst other animals in that farm. Now, there is going to be some downsides when you want to go towards an all natural or organic food diet. One of the biggest ones would be cost. Now, with an all natural diet, an organic diet, you're going to be paying a lot more for the health benefits compared to when you buy conventional. To give you an example, if you were to buy a USDA choice ribeye steak in a conventional market, it would run between $6.99 and $9.99 per pound. If you were to buy the all natural or organic counterpart to that, the price can be as much as $16 or even $18 per pound. Another downside when it comes to all natural and organic foods is that there's still very little representation compared to their conventional counterparts in retail establishments. Yes, in the past 10 years, natural and organic foods have been making their presence more known. However, conventional foods still outnumber all natural and organic foods in most retail establishments today. And then there's a third argument against all natural and organic foods. And it comes from a study in 2012 by Stanford University in which they looked at 230 various products both on the organic end of the spectrum and the conventional end. And what they had concluded back in 2012 is that there was very little advantage when getting an organic product compared to a conventional. However, looking back, it's almost been 5 years since that study has been conducted. And in those 5 years, I'm certain that the USDA certification process has been a lot more strict when it comes to grading organic and all natural foods. Therefore, ensuring that these foods are going to be healthier than they may have been in 2012. So, why buy all natural organic foods? Well, you'll help yourself by not consuming any harmful pesticides, steroids, hormones, additives, or man made chemicals into your system. You'll be making sure that animals and crops are raised more humanely. And you'll also note that recently there have been studies to contradict the Stanford study to show that organic and all natural foods do indeed have health benefits. So stop in to a store like Fresh Time Farmers Market, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, or Lucky's Market, and you'll be able to find the all natural and organic foods that you are looking for compared to the conventional foods that may have harmful additives that could damage your health. Thank you.